Many people asked in my Discord if I could go over their replay and give them tips, and so I decided to analyze 50 replays from Platinum and above and share all advice and common mistakes from each rank with you in this video. While analyzing the replays, I wrote down every mistake that led to a goal. Important to note is that I only analyzed from one perspective, so I only counted the mistakes that one team has made. After I've analyzed all 50 replays, I structured the information in a spreadsheet that you will be able to find in the description. And I took that information and made some diagrams as well to kind of visualize what I'm talking about. In the spreadsheet, I wrote down all the mistakes that happened, and each time the team got scored on, I added 1 point to the mistake that led to the goal. If that sounds confusing, don't worry. It gets easier. Just before I show you anything, you need to understand one mistake equals one goal. So if I say rank X made 10 rotational mistakes, it means rank X got scored on 10 times because of a rotational mistake. Makes sense? Fine. In total, I've analyzed 225 mistakes, and here are the total amount of mistakes per rank. The higher the number, the more accurate the results are. So as you can see, I've analyzed a bit more replays from the champion rank than from the platinum rank, for example. So let's start off with platinum and work our way up. I won't get into too much detail here, since if you're platinum, it usually just takes some grinding to get out of platinum, so there isn't much of a secret to ranking up. Now, here are the most common mistakes that platinum players make, and as you can see, the main thing you should focus on if you're platinum are mechanics. It's important to differentiate freestyle mechanics from competitive mechanics. As you may think, freestyle mechanics are air dribbles with flip resets and stuff like that. And competitive mechanics are fast aerials, for example. But how do you improve competitive mechanics? Do 100 fast aerials in ranked and see how many you miss. The next day, try again, but try to miss less. Do it for a week and I guarantee you won't be at your rank anymore. So if we would sort the mistakes by frequency, we will see mechanics are by far the most important thing, and secondly, game sense. Game sense is not the same as rotation, and it can be learned by playing 1v1s. I know most people hate 1v1s, but if you want to become a pro, you gotta train like a pro. Next rank, Diamond. In this rank, people start to develop better mechanics, but just mechanics won't get you far. So you have to learn rotations, and especially the back post rotation. If you're confused and don't know what the back post rotation is, then you can look up some videos on YouTube, or if you're watching this in the far future, I might have made a video on this topic, and if that's the case, you will find a video in the top right corner. But yeah, most common mistake in Diamond is back post rotation, and followed by competitive mechanics and backboard defense. Next rank, Champion. At this rank, most players have mastered the back post rotation, and usually a champion, 50-50s are starting to be more often in the air than on the ground. And that's why the number one mistake seems to be competitive mechanics again. Oftentimes, if you're playing on the champion rank and you miss an aerial, it can quickly result in a goal. So especially if you're a low champion, focus on improving your consistency of your mechanics. Backboard defense becomes even more important, and that's the reason why the second most common mistake is lack of backboard mechanics. So in conclusion, if you're champion, try to get more comfortable on the backboard and improve the consistency of your mechanics. And the final rank, Grand Champion. At this point, most players are consistent with their mechanics and know that they should not cut their teammates in rotation. Now it comes down to the small things like 50-50s, passes, and just general knowledge of how to outplay an opponent. Since this was not needed in order to win in the lower ranks, now this is the main cause of most of the goals. Game sense can be learned by playing 1v1. And that is also why you see many GC players playing 1v1 on Twitch instead of doing training packs. A huge thank you to Joshi that helped me analyze the replays, and to all people that helped with this project. And if you want to be part of projects like this as well, be sure to join the Discord server, link is in the description. And if you still have troubles ranking up, watch this video, because there I reveal an unknown tactic that you can use to see massive improvements in your gameplay.